Oh, hi. You just caught us getting ready to leave. We'll be heading to Mexico for the next 2 months.
We're heading to north of Mexico City to San Miguel de Allende.
Get ready to move. The stabilizers are going up.
But first we have a few things to take care of.
Are you ready to go?
Just about. How about you? You about ready?
I got a few more things to do outside and that'll be good.
Hopefully our truck and trailer will be more secure this year than it was last year when it got stolen. Could you travel for 2 months with a carry-on and a backpack each? After putting everything in storage and cleaning everything up, we headed over to the Hyatt Hotel. Might as well use up those hotel points. This is bigger than our trailer. Holy cow, this is big. Double checked our passports. Don't lose those puppies. We always appreciate a good hotel shuttle. Where is everybody?
Where did everybody go?
Once we got over the surprising empty Sky Harbor Airport, we flew to Mexico City, then on to Querétaro, and then we got on a bus to San Miguel de Allende. We both usually have an aisle seat, but I was the only one in my group, so Mike moved over and we had a seat in between us. Score! Mexico City seems to go on forever. We boarded our second flight and it was delayed. I think a total of 5 different people came on to see if they could fix the door or whatever they were working on before we could leave. We paid our 7 pesos to head to the restroom before heading over to the taxi stand, where you pay for a taxi and wait until one shows up. The next morning, we headed over to the bus station for our last leg. I couldn't find any direct instructions on how to get from the Ibis Hotel, which is a budget hotel, to the bus station. So this little section will give you a little information on how to get there. The walk from the Ibis Hotel to the bus station is about a 20-minute walk across the walkway across the highway. In Querétaro, you go to the right through the Salida, which is the exit, and there's a gate that you go through. There was a walkway once we went out the gate to the right, and the walkway goes across the highway. To get across the bridge, you can go right or you can go left, and you want to go left. There's the buses coming out. When you get to where the buses are, you take a right. Keep going past the taxi stands to the beautiful entrance of the bus station. We were taking the ETN bus and made our way to the waiting room, or the Sala de Espera. So ETN or ATN is in the 20s or 20s. We headed to the front row of the upper deck of the double-decker. It was a luxury.
This is more comfortable than the airplanes.
It's got a leg rest.
This big captain's chair.
He's resting.
Yep.
There's the walkway that brings you across. And we're on our way to San Miguel de Allende. Querétaro, or Querétaro, however you want to say it. It's a huge city with a really cool centro, but we didn't go into the centro this time. The buses are very efficient in the city because they have their own lane. No one can get in or out other than them. As the traffic gets heavier, people pull over into the shoulder so that people can pass down the middle. Would we take the bus again? You betcha. The taxis were waiting outside the bus station. Time to head to our new home for a little while. Nice looking bike lanes over to the right. Doesn't look like we need to walk up to the Mirador. We can see the viewpoint from the bus as we drive in. Our Airbnb host greeted us when we rang the bell outside the door. This is the other side of the door once we entered, and we go down the hall to get to our apartment. You know you're in Mexico when you hear the bells ringing. When we leave our courtyard, you enter out into the street. Now we'll show you around our little place before we make a mess of it. Walk into the sitting room. I guess I should turn on some lights. Maybe not. And our little living room and bedroom. It's funny, this is a little kitchen with a refrigerator. You can't really see that. But then the kitchen that looks out on the yard for us to use. And our cool bathroom. And then there's the door that takes you outside too. And here's our bedroom. Here's Bungavillas. And there's a place to wash your dishes. Not really, but that's quite. There's our little sitting room. And those are poinsettias. We're just a 5-minute walk to the Centro, where all the activities go on at night. And this is her house. And this is how we come in. The walk to the Centro can be a little dangerous with all those cobblestones, but we did it every day so far. San Miguel de Allende has lots of churches and lots of interesting history. It's strange how our walk took us by Baja Tacos, one of our favorite places to have tacos, and ceviche. Love that jicama they bring us. Have you been to Mexico? If you have, what towns have you visited? If not, do you prefer the mountains or the ocean?